From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
Well, we await some official updates on snowfall totals from our friends at the National Weather Service, who went ahead and just did some crowdsourcing on social media and just asked, how much snow did you get out of this? And it seems like the range for the overwhelming majority of the area at this hour is anywhere between 8 and 14 inches of snow. That's just from the snow today. Not the lake effect that happened before that, or the additional lake effect that's going to happen into tomorrow, and for some of you, even in the days ahead from there. But a lot of you right around that 1 foot mark at this juncture before we get to play this out again over the next 24 hours. It's 9 degrees. That's it. The nice thing about that 9 degrees is the wind is calm. And I'm telling you, you really love that reality right now, because a foot of very fluffy, sugary snow on the ground with any kind of a breeze, you're going to be talking about reduced visibility, blowing and drifting. It could be a whole lot worse if this system had a whole lot more wind with it, which it will not have. That's never really going to be part of the equation here out of this tonight through tomorrow morning. Air temperatures across the rest of the area in most cases are in the single digits, and the wind chill, as long as that wind remains calm, is no difference. But as soon as you get any kind of a breeze like there in Buffalo, it'll make it feel like 5 to 10 below zero with the winds. Satellite and radar, it's all snow, by the way. It's a green color table, but everything is obviously snow with temps in the single digits, and we've lost a lot of that snow at this hour south of I-90. We got an issue though, and that's Lake Ontario off to our north. You could already kind of see the inflection point now, the pivot point where these are going to start banding more north to south. We'll get there through the better part of the night, and this is how we go tomorrow as the winds realign and reorient. That's going to be phase 2 out of this. For the overwhelming majority of you, phase 2 tomorrow is not nearly as rough as what phase 1 has been. So again, the worst of this for most of us is over. Who still gets more additional inches to deal with? Chances are you're going to get another inch or two most everywhere, but you could see our usual suspects here with even more than that, especially out in Wayne County. Along that 104 corridor, it would not be impossible to be talking about some 4, 5, 6 inch additional accumulation totals here on top of the roughly foot that they've already had up to this stage. Future View doing a nice job handling this. You see how we start to fill that radar back in. That'll be your morning commute tomorrow. It will not be nearly as dicey as what the afternoon and evening was today, but in its own right, there's going to be some slowdowns. It's not fun at times. Lake effect will start to back off a bit as we go into Monday night and Tuesday morning. It's going to be really cold, by the way, Tuesday morning. Wind chills yet again, about 10 below zero. You go off onto the southwest side, we're going to be pushing 20 below. You may have some cold weather headlines that are going to be needed for that, and we just keep this song and dance going. Feels like over and over again. More shots of Arctic air. Every time one of these comes on through, we introduce some limited lake effect as well. No rest for the weary out of this. This is our work week in its entirety. There is no warm up to be found until we go into the second half of the weekend, and even there I would use warm up loosely out of this. This is your 8-day forecast. Highs all week, not getting out of the teens. Maybe we kiss 20 degrees by Sunday.